I was born in the late 80s, the time of spandex and amazing hairstyles. I was raised in the 90s, had my rebel teen years in the early 2000s, and am now trying to become a man in 2013. In my 25 years of life, I've seen a lot of growth in the country, mainly with technology, but these growths did not come without a cost. The 90s was an amazing time to be a kid. We played at the park, rode bikes for miles, we had Pogs and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I mean, what more could you ask for? Middle class thrived in the 90s. They were able to provide a very comfortable lifestyle for their families. I was introduced to my first computer with internet access, the loud dial-up connection you could hear from 2 rooms away, and it took 5 minutes to pull up a web page, but it was something new and fascinating. In rang a new century, and with it came the technology boom. Every month there was something new with technology, and it seemed like every year something big came out that changed the way we went about our lives, making life easier and more accessible. While technology continued to thrive, we took big hits in other places. Closing in on a decade into the 2000 era, we were hit with an economic downfall no one had seen coming. Now in 2013, we have computers in every house, flat screen TVs, smartphones, sometimes two to a person, tablets, iPads. I mean, it's truly amazing to see how far we've come. But here is the cost I was talking about earlier. We have not grown as people with technology. It's swept over us and encapsulated us so much that we can't see 5 feet in front of us. Our amazing views are all now viewed through a 6-inch HD screen. And with endless amounts of information and the ability to stay connected right at our fingertips, we have grown cold and ignorant, and we are quick to criticize and closed off to anything that is different. With all these ways to stay connected, we are somehow more disconnected and lonelier than ever. And things are just getting harder and harder for the people. This economic downfall has people frustrated, scared, tired, and in some sense given up hope for any type of change. Middle class has disappeared. It has become the have and the have-nots. Many families living paycheck to paycheck, wondering how long that check will come. College students with mountains of debt, working dead-end jobs to live and pay bills, and not to better their future as once was promised. It's time for change, and it won't come from some big wig in a suit at the top. It will come from where this nation was built, with us, the people. Everyone has an opinion on what we should do and how change will come, but we do very little. It reminds me of a quote, "If good men do nothing, that is evil enough." It's time to wake up and realize we do not live in the same world anymore. We are playing the game with an old playbook. Slowly, we are drowning in society's old rules of life. It's time to rewrite that book, and now more than ever, we have the ability and resources to do so. And the beautiful thing is that there is no right or wrong way to go about this change, just a way. We have to embrace one another, think outside the box, be creative, put yourself out there, take risks, make mistakes, and most important, believe in one another and yourself. It's time to take the first step towards a better future.